Giving users real-time feedback on what they are entering in a form field is another way that we can speed up any sort of data entry process, as well as try to reduce friction between the user and our systems, or our application, if you will. So for example, it'd be nice, as I typed in my email field, if it were to let me know if I was entering in a valid email address or not. This could also work for things like phone numbers, zip codes, passwords of the correct strength, etc. So we're going to take a quick look at how we can implement something like this in just a minute or two. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our login view model, and I'm going to add a new property. This property is going to be a color, and I'm going to call it email background color. We're going to bind our login page's email entry to this color. So I'm going to say background color equals binding. And then just to make sure I don't do a typo or anything, I'm going to copy and paste from here. Okay. And now if I instantiate this variable to have color red, when I run our application, we'll see that our login field is in fact red. Okay, so let's wire this up to actual user input. In between videos, I added a new class called Regex util, and this is just a handy little class that I use between projects that will return regular expressions for email address, minimum length, etc. And this class is really easy to use. So if I go into the setter of my email address, I can say email background color equals regex util, and we probably need to import that. Valid email address is match, and then we're going to pass this, the value that was passed, and then I'm going to use it inline if clause. And I'm going to say if it is a match, then we want its color to be white, otherwise we want it to be red. And so now, as we run our application, we'll see that it starts off red because we have not entered a valid email address. And so I'm going to type bin at render.io, and it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? And the reason that this doesn't work is we forgot to dispatch our property change event. This basically lets the forms binding mechanism know, hey, something has changed. You might want to update yourself. So now, if we run our application, so as we see, as I type a valid email address, we get instant feedback that lets us know whether or not we are inputting something correctly. And this, again, is a way that we can make our application seem quick and responsive to our users.